Hi guys, welcome back again to my kitchen and to my channel. This is a highly requested recipe. Actually, you know, asked me for this recipe from last year, and this recipe is how to make Jamaican cassava pudding. Now me I gonna make my own fast, easy and simple. All right, all the steps, but it's going to be really simple. Anybody can make this. So if you want to see how I make a Jamaican cassava pudding, fast, easy and simple without all that old headache, come on and let's ride my wagon with me now.
Jamaican, here comes the old boy Jamaican.
Okay guys, let's talk about our cassava. This is your cassava. All right, now you have to make sure you peel your cassava nice and clean and make sure say it's a nice size cassava. This is about 1.5 pounds of cassava, and so this is what I'm going to use to make my cassava pudding. Now another thing is, now I'm going to use this coconut milk to make it. Back home we use fresh coconut, which is, you can see that fresh coconut right on the can. May not have that right now, so I'm going to use the canned coconut milk. 1 can of this you're gonna need to make it. Now also that right there is my brown sugar. If you have organic brown sugar, any kind of brown sugar you have in your house, use it. That is 1.5 cups. Also this is coconut flake. Because I'm not using the grated coconut and I'm using the canned one, I have the flake. I want to put some of that into the cassava pudding when I bake it. So that is 1/2 cup of coconut flake. Let's talk about the spices. That is nutmeg right here. So 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. That is where you're gonna need to season it up. I have my vanilla right here. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of almond extract. I'm gonna add some raisins to that. Teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 cup of cornmeal, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. And guys, that is all it's going to take to make up this cassava pudding. Now me I go put my cassava in the blender because I'm not grate nothing, you know. I'm not grate no coconut, I'm not grate no cassava. If you want to do the hard way, go ahead and do it. Get your grater, grate your cassava, grate your coconut. Me not do it. If you want to see how me do this, hang on and let's go. Okay guys, here's my blender. I'm gonna put my cassava inside. My cassava is in, as you can see right there. Now for your coconut milk. In your can of coconut, you're gonna have about 2 cups of coconut milk when you put it into your measuring cup. You want about 3 cups of coconut liquid, so you're gonna add water to that and make sure you have 3 cups. Then you pour it inside of your blender. You're gonna press chop and dice right there, chop and dice, because you don't want it to be liquidy, so you just chop and dice it. So alright guys, I'm moving on to my next step. I'm gonna go ahead and add my flour in, and then my cornmeal, my baking powder, salt, nutmeg and cinnamon powder for flavor. Also gonna add my raisins in as well. Gonna add my coconut flakes and my sugar. And now that I have everything in here, I'm just gonna go ahead, make sure everything combined together. Okay, and now I am going to add my liquid in. Perfect. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my almond extract. and my vanilla, because you want this thing to have tons and tons and tons and tons of flavor, right? Flavor we are looking for. So all right, your oven should be on already. Your oven should be on 350. This is going to bake for a full hour. So I'm going to come back and show you how I'm going to get that ready. Prop this up in the baking container. So I will see you back. Alright guys, this is my next step before I throw it in the oven. Right here I have my all vegetable shortening. You could use butter if you want, but I'm choosing to use the shortening. So you just want to go ahead and make sure that you get it all over your container. And now what I'm going to do is pour my liquid in. And I'm all set for the oven now. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in my oven, and it will be baked for a full hour. So after an hour I'll come back and we'll be ready. Nice, good and brown up at the top. See you back. Okay guys, so now that my pudding is nice and cool, I am going to go ahead and to cut into this thing here. Now that is what you call cassava pudding. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Another great Jamaican traditional cassava pudding. Alright, don't forget to like, share, thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know what you like to see me cooking next in my kitchen. And as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy. I'm going to let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, a time for we eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.